Okay, what's up YouTube? So, I just made another trade on Steam recently. I traded for the game God Mode, and I'm going to give you my first impression. I've been a little bit interested in this game. It kind of looked to me, at first glance, like Serious Sam. I love those types of games, and there's not that many of them. So I picked this up, and I've been reading on the forums that it seems there's some stability issues some people are having, crashes, disconnects, and trouble saving your game and stuff. So I'll post my PC specs and everything in the description, and I guess we'll take a look at if there's any issues like that while I'm playing. This is the first time I'm playing the game. So I'll take you through. Here's what you get into when you're in the main menu. Here's the options you get. There is no VSync for those of you who use it. I had to go into NVIDIA control panel and enable it manually, and it seems the game is capped at 45 frames a second. This is playing at 30 frames a second for fraps, but the cap is at 30. Sorry, at 40, and apparently there's some way you can manually get around that. I'm not sure. I'll look at that later. But anyway, so let's go back, and I'm going to go to, so you have create a match and quick match, and I believe those are the only options you really get. So quick match, you seem to be able to get with your friends and set up a party on your own if you want, or go in with some randoms. And so that's what I'm going to do. Alright, so it doesn't seem to be able to find any players. That kind of stinks. I guess I'm just going to go create my own game. So as I understand it, the game isn't really that balanced for a single player, but until I get to the bottom of why I can't find any other players, I guess I'll have to make do.
Why did the chicken cross the road? What drove him to do so?
Alright, so we're in. Oh, graphics are pretty nice. Huh. So I'm not really sure how to do anything. Okay, so holding down space seems to sprint. So this is kind of what I was hoping it would be. Just run and gun madness with some hordes of enemies coming at you. I'm not disappointed. Oh crap. Run away. Run away. Oof, that guy. That guy. Oh boy. Whoa, stuck. Okay, there's some health right there, I guess. Whoa. Okay. So, jeez, this is hard. Ow. Okay, so right-click melees. Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh crap, oh crap. Ah. Well, I'm enjoying this so far. I wish there were some other people to help me out, but I'll have to fix that later. I have to see if the issue is nobody playing the game or if it's something on my end, like if I have to forward a port or something on the router. Oh, cool. The column just blew apart. That was pretty awesome. And I shot that guy's arm off too. Okay, so you can dodge away from these guys and not get completely knocked over, it seems. Yeah! There we go. So Q did this, like, shield thing, I guess. I don't know what it's doing. I guess I'll have to look that up. Oh, I have a shotgun now.
Only one life left.
Okay, so mouse scroll switches between my two weapons. Whoa. Yeah, this is definitely... This can't be meant for one person. I gotta find some buddies. Holy. Ah! You're spawning behind me. Whoa. Oh, can I make it to that health? I don't know about this. Yes! Uh-oh. Oh, damn. Okay, so before I go back into matchmaking, because I'm looking this up to see if there's an issue here. So here's the oath. So this is something the game kind of does, I guess a little bit uniquely. I've seen some other games do similar things where you can choose options to like make the difficulty harder. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but I've seen this mechanic before, but rarely. I'm pretty sure there's one or two games though I've played that have done this. But anyway, so as you see, you can. Let's say I enable the spider oath. I would deal less damage, but then I'll get 20% XP and 25% more gold. So I guess you could do. I guess once you level up and stuff, or if you're playing with a good team, you could increase the difficulty on your own and get more XP and gold and stuff for doing that. And here's the gear screen. So I had the SMG equipped. I guess I haven't unlocked any of these yet. Yeah, so this is the default gear you seem to start off with. And there's upgrades for the guns. So I don't have any gold or anything yet, but so it looks like there's a decent amount of weapons and stuff just from this first thing. Oh, here I can rotate the character. Let's see. Oh, num 4 and num 6. All right. Oh, cool. Anyway, so I just discovered there's also appearance modifications, as you can see. It's kind of cool. Actually, kind of like the zombie one. I think I'm going to leave it as zombie for now until I unlock some others. There's also there's armor mods, it seems. Oh, you can preview them. I didn't realize that. Oh, cool. Huh. Alright. Here, I'll leave that one on. Let's see, legs. Alright, so there's some other armor unlocks and stuff to make this more customizable. Oh, you can get accessories. Sunglasses. I guess that's the only accessory right now. That's pretty cool. I'm sure there's some other stuff I haven't discovered yet either. And here's the description of the abilities. So, I guess shield gives me a bigger shield. Makes sense. So I'll try one more time to find a game here. So this seems to be the problem. It just says start game in, you know, whatever seconds, then goes to the matchmaking lobby and never connects to anyone. And a lot of people say they can create a game and they never find any players. So I'm wondering, just as a guess, this could be an issue with some sort of port forwarding that no one's doing because they, you know, didn't. There's nothing here that says open this port before you start the game. So I don't know. I don't know about this, but I'll just create another match again. Oh. Alright, so now I know when it gets tough, I'll go use my extra shield thing. Alright, so now I'll use my shield thing and run. There we go. Can I go through here? Oh, I can. Huh.
Book.
Whoa. Oh, awesome. Oh, jeez. Ah.
Call yourself a descendant of the gods.
This is definitely meant for multiple players, which is a problem. And you can't connect to anything. Okay, here we go. Got a nice little hiding spot over here. Seem to be holding out in. What was that? This thing just exploded on me. Ah, I got a friend on the game. I'll have to invite him in. I think I'm on fire. Not in a good way. Come on.
Test of faith.
Yeah!
Coin.
Money! Oh god. Ow. Well, that was terrible. Alright, so found a buddy to jump in the game with. So we'll see how this balances with more than one player. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Well, this will give us a chance to see all the new weapons that I don't have access to yet. That's kind of cool. Got a minigun. Money! Run away! Ah! Boy, I like that gun. I like this random weapons thing. Ah! Whoa, is this a grenade launcher? Oh snap. Come on, get to the health, get to the health. Yes! Yes!
Test of faith.
Awesome.
Titans.
Uh-oh. It's probably not good. Holy crap. Ugh.
Fond of lying on your back, aren't you?
Ow. Yeah. Oh jeez, I'm out of ammo again. Whoa!
Test of faith complete.
I heard there were some problems with the game not saving your gold and stuff. This seems to be the first match where I've really gotten a lot of money, so I hope that does not happen. Awesome. Okay, now this is fun. This game really is meant to be multiplayer. So, after looking through forums and after scouring the config files for any changeable settings that could help, it seems there really isn't a solution to those issues I was having. So, matchmaking is really not working for a lot of people at all right now. The only way you can make a match is to invite a friend, and the frame rate is still capped at 45 frames a second. It looks smooth, but it could look smoother than it is. It's just kind of annoying for people who usually play games at 60 frames a second. It just kind of looks slower. But I'd say overall, I think once the game is working, hopefully it's soon, I think this is a pretty fun game, especially if you have 4 friends to play with. If you're gonna buy like a 4-pack and play with some friends, you'll get your $10 worth out of this, I think. As for, you know, some sort of long-term game that's gonna, you know, last you, you know, months, I don't know about that. I don't know if this is gonna be able to offer enough variety to keep people interested that long. I can't really seem to progress too far in the game though, because I can't get into any matches, and I'm forced to really play by myself unless someone signs on to Steam that also has the game. So for now, I'd say you might want to stay away from this just until it's patched, and if they fix it, I'll post another update here and we'll see what the matchmaking and stuff looks like. Apparently, I think I could be wrong here, but from what I was reading around the forums and stuff, it seems the developers might be Russian and they don't really speak English well, and so they only have like maybe 1 or 2 people actually checking the forums, so there hasn't been a lot of update from the developers, which was, I guess, kind of disconcerting for some of the people who were hoping to hear if there was a patch coming soon and stuff, but we'll have to see, I guess. So I guess wait for an update maybe before you buy this, and hopefully once it's patched and working, this will be a really fun experience.